Please be seated. Well, good morning and welcome to the 122nd commencement service of West Virginia University Institute of Technology. We are so happy to have all of you here today, and we are going to begin our celebration. So would you please stand as Hillary Purcell sings the national anthem for us. Please be seated. Again, welcome to this wonderful occasion. I'm going to introduce everyone that is on the platform. I will ask them to stand and stay standing until we have finished with the introductions, and then we can give them a hand, all right? So, first on our podium here is Dr. Asad Davari, the WVU Tech Marshal. Mr. Ed Robinson, Chair of the WVU Tech Institutional Board of Visitors and a member of the WVU Board of Governors. Dr. J.T. Hurd, Chair of the WVU Tech Faculty Assembly. Dr. Cynthia Hall, Chair of the WVU Tech Academic Awards Committee. Dr. Joan Neff, our Campus Provost. Dr. Steve Goodman, Interim Dean of the Leonard C. Nelson College of Engineering and Science. Dr. Scott Fleming, Dean of the Business, Humanities, and Social Sciences. And Ms. Hillary Purcell, Chair of the Department of Nursing. Let's give them a hand. Now it is my pleasure to recognize the group of people that steered you, cried with you, laughed with you, got mad at you, helped you, and made you the student, and helped you become, hopefully, the wonderful, productive citizen and member of society you're going to become. The group of people in the back of the room that tirelessly work with you every day to make sure that you are ready for this adventure. So would the wonderful faculty of WVU Tech please stand and be recognized? Thank you very much, and I really appreciate all the hard work. All right, it is my pleasure now to introduce Dr. J.T. Hurd, Chair of the Faculty Assembly of WVU Tech.
Okay, so my name is J.T. Hurd. This is my 10th year as a math professor at WVU Tech, so of course there will be a quiz at the end of my speech. You did bring a pencil, right? Like, this is definitely an academic function. Like, someone clearly didn't read the syllabus carefully enough. Okay, anyway, I also have the privilege of serving as faculty assembly chair this year. This means that I speak for all the faculty when I say congratulations to all of you on your achievement. And I just want to emphasize that last word, achievement. Like, you're not here for nothing. You're here because you have accomplished something great. Only 21% of West Virginians and only 38% of Americans have a college degree, but you do. Well done. That's the real day. Yeah, that's the real reason for all today's pomp and ceremony. The faculty and your parents have had your whole lives and several years in college to get to know how special you are. Today is about letting you know how special you are. We already know today is about you need to know how great you are. After today, some of you are going to be starting your careers. Some of you will be going on to grad school. And some of you really aren't sure what's next, which is absolutely okay. To those of you who already have jobs ready for you, what I have to say to you is, great kid, don't get cocky. We, the faculty, have done our best to prepare you for what lies ahead, but part of that means making sure that you're ready to handle any new challenges that life is going to bring to you. Keep an open mind and always think about what's going to be your next big challenge. To those of you who are planning to go on to grad school, you must unlearn what you have learned. Grad school is very different from undergraduate education in a lot of ways, so your biggest challenge is going to be trying to understand the different levels of expectation, the different kinds of workloads, and sometimes just having a different way of teaching the same kinds of material. Be ready to learn in new ways. And finally, to those of you who aren't sure what comes next, my quote for you, and hopefully you all caught that they're all seem to be from Star Wars, but anyway, your quote is, "Always in motion is the future." You never know what opportunities are going to come your way, but my main advice to you is not to get complacent. Opportunities aren't going to knock on your door. You're going to have to go find them. Okay, I've rambled long enough. It's time for the quiz. That wasn't actually a joke. Sorry. I hope you all do well, but we'll see. So the question is this: what is 20 plus 2,000 plus 2? Congratulations to the class of 2022. Go Golden Bears.
All right. We had a little bit of a lull because of some things. So now it is my privilege to introduce Dr. Cynthia Hall. She is here to confer the Presidential Leadership Awards on behalf of the WVU Tech Awards Committee. Dr. Hall?
Good morning. My name is Dr. Cynthia Hall. I am an associate professor of psychology, and I represent the Academic Awards Committee, a faculty panel privileged with bestowing one of Tech's most prestigious awards, the Leonard C. Nelson Presidential Leadership Award. This award, established in 1978, has historically been awarded to one student from each of our two main colleges. However, this year, the faculty voted to acknowledge a third student from the College of Nursing. This award is bestowed on students who not only have achieved academic excellence, but also have demonstrated distinctive representation of the college and university in local, state, regional, and national forums. In addition, these three leaders have demonstrated extensive involvement in both campus and community activities. These students are the ones who have gone above and beyond the norm to impact their studies, WVU Tech, and surrounding communities. Candidates for this award must be nominated, and they complete a detailed application packet. The Academic Awards Committee, made up of 3 voting faculty and non-voting representatives from the Division of Student Life, and 2 student representatives, reviews the packets and determines the award recipient from each college. The candidates made our choice extremely difficult, as they have all distinguished themselves and have given so much time and help to WVU Tech. Our academic programs, clubs, campus community would not be what it is today without your energy, ingenuity, and contribution. I'd like us all to give the nominees and candidates for this award and our outstanding graduates a round of applause in gratitude. Our first Presidential Leadership Award recipient is from the College of Business, Humanities, and Social Sciences. It is with great pleasure that I announce Andreas Janssen as the 2022 Presidential Leadership Award recipient. Andreas, please join us on stage. Andreas is a psychology major with a sociology minor and is graduating summa cum laude. He is the captain of the WVU Tech men's basketball team, for which he has received the Champion of Character Award, a national award every year. Andreas truly exemplifies the qualities sought by this award. He is a previous recipient of the First Year Student Excellence Award. He is a member of Psi Chi, the International Honor Society of Psychology, for which he wears a stole today. And he has served as the president of Psychology Club. Andreas has served as a resident assistant and spent numerous hours of community service in the Beckley area. He also presented his original research at the Southeastern Psychological Association Conference, a regional division of the National American Psychological Association, 2 years in a row. Let's see. I'd like to quote Mr. James Long, our WVU Tech men's basketball coach. Character is what you do when no one is watching. Andreas has lived this selfless mindset out for our team. He has been an example for every single player on our team. Congratulations, Andreas.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Andreas Jansson. Some of you may know me as a friend or a teammate. Some of you may know me as a resident assistant, tutor, or student. Some of you may know me as the bus driver for Walmart Wednesdays. And some of you may know me as that Swedish guy. No matter how you know me, how brief of an interaction we've had, I hope that you felt heard, seen, and important. Because everyone I have met during my time at WVU Tech have shaped me into the person standing here today. People always say it takes a village, and to me, it could not be more accurate. I have learned so much at WVU Tech from so many different people, and I would like to express my deepest gratitude to each and every single one of you. To my coaches, who dedicated countless of hours in order to help me achieve my goals. To every single person who opened up the gym for me during early mornings and late nights. To everyone who ever rebounded a shot for me, I would never have set the school record for career three-pointers made without you. To all of my professors who went above and beyond in order to guarantee my success, I would never have been standing here without your tireless assistance, engaging discussions, and thought-provoking conversations. To anyone who invited me to their house and offered me a place to stay or a meal when campus was closed. And for those of you who know me really well, thank you for the countless rides to my favorite restaurant, Qdoba. No matter how insignificant you may have thought your actions were, they were momentous to me. It is almost incomprehensible how much everyone in the tech community means to me and how little I would have accomplished without your help. I know for a fact that I would not be standing here giving this speech if it was not for all of you. And for those of you who do not know me, I'm sorry we never got the chance to get to know each other. However, I am fully confident that every single graduate here today with the skills acquired at WVU Tech has a bright future ahead of them and will do amazing things in their life. As I like to say, it is and always will be a great day to be a Golden Bear. Thank you.
Thank you, Andreas. Next, I am pleased to introduce to you our recipient of the Presidential Leadership Award from the College of Engineering and Sciences. The 2022 recipient is Antonio Fernandez Castellano. Antonio, please approach the stage. Antonio majors in mechanical engineering and graduates today summa cum laude. Antonio is a member of the men's soccer team and has been a member of the men's soccer team for 4 years and won the River State Conference in 2019. He serves as president of the WVU Tech Fluid Power Club and president of the Delta Theta chapter of Pi Tau Sigma, the Mechanical Engineering Honor Society. Antonio has served as secretary of the WV Beta Tau Beta Pi Engineering Honor Society and member of the WVU Tech ASME Club, as well as the ASME Society. Antonio completed an internship with Alma Solutions. He has been a tutor to his peers in engineering and mathematics. Antonio serves as a resident assistant and has spent countless hours of service dedicated to WVU Tech and the surrounding community. He has been involved in research and served as an intern at the energy department at Grinling in Granada, Spain, where he developed efficient designs of photovoltaic and thermal panels for national and international companies. It is with great pleasure that I welcome Antonio as a well-deserving recipient of this year's Presidential Leadership Award in the College of Engineering and Sciences.
Congratulations. Where should I put this here?
Good morning, everyone. When I first came here in the summer of 2018, I could have never imagined I would be here today talking to you. Since that time, I have overcome many difficulties. Like many of our international students, the 18-year-old me that arrived at Tech on August 4th of 2018 suffered from homesickness and language barriers. These feelings and barriers and sports injuries were the first obstacles I had to surpass. I will never forget the love and support that the WVU Tech community showed me during this time. This memory has accompanied me during my 4 years here. During this time, I started feeling part of the community and felt the personal duty to give back this support and care. This community encouraged me to give the best version of myself. With giving back to the community in mind, I would like to share some pieces of advice that greatly helped me during my wonderful time here. First, for all the international students that struggle, take a deep breath, let yourself be guided by your community, and believe in the power of your dreams. Second, for all the graduates and current students, find your passion and have an impact on people's lives while acting ethically. We have the collective duty to improve society through innovation and kindness, and none of them can be achieved without passion as a driving force. Finally, for everyone here, remember when times get hard, success doesn't come without hard work and dedication. Before I leave the stage, I would like to thank a few specific individuals who have helped me during my time here. Oliver Hewitt Fisher, who was my soccer coach, my assistant coaches, and teammates for playing an important role in my daily life. Susan Wood, for her continued support and passion for helping me and other students be oriented and successful at a professional level. Amanda Baker, for being a transcendental person during my time at Tech and for her trust in me. Chris Tadle and all my advisors for their care and attention while guiding me through my academic life. Dan Scipion, Dean Sands, Devin Speaks, and Melissa Pistor for allowing me to serve my community daily as a resident assistant and helping me with whatever I ever needed. Dr. Panta, for being an inflection point in many aspects of my academic and professional development. Dr. Beric and all the professors I have had for giving me the tools to succeed in and beyond the classroom. WVU Tech staff for always putting a smile on my face on my most stressful days. My friends and family for being my main support, especially to my girlfriend Nicole, who has supported and taken care of me in my best and worst moments during these 4 years. To my mom, who stayed awake many nights taking care of me in the hospital when I was little. And to my dad, who I'm lucky to have here today and is my main role model in life. Thank you everyone that I had the chance to encounter in this unforgettable stage of my life. Thank you to the WVU Tech community for always helping me become the person that I am today. My time at Tech has taught me many life learning values through great memories. I will never forget my time in Beckley, which I consider my second home. Once a golden bear, always a golden bear. Thank you.
Thank you, Antonio. Lastly, I would like to invite our recipient from the College of Nursing to the stage, Ms. Felicia Siebold. Felicia, please join us. Felicia and all our nursing majors were dedicated during these past 2 years in the WVU Tech response to COVID. They spent endless hours testing and vaccinating our students, staff, and faculty. Felicia spent hundreds of hours participating in a vaccine clinic in Nicholas County. Ms. Siebold is graduating summa cum laude today. She is an active member in the Student Nursing Association and a first-generation college student. She was inducted into the Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society Alpha Rho chapter, the only academic honor society in nursing. She has served as a tutor to her peers and has represented the WVU Tech community at statewide events as an ambassador and representative of Tech, promoting health and wellness within the state of West Virginia. I am honored to present this award to Ms. Felicia Siebold.
You know, looking out in front of me, I see all these people that are graduating today. And everybody who is sitting out here before me should be so proud of themselves because you did it. You walked in through the campus doors freshman year, regardless of what adversities you might have faced to get there, whether that be financial difficulties, having a bad home life, being a first-generation student like myself. Shout out to Trio, you guys are amazing. Or even being a non-traditional student. I know 3 of them myself personally, and I have no idea how they did it, but they did, and they amaze me. But everyone here made it. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, I graduated, what do I do now? Well, I like to write lists and plan things. And I think your list might sound something like this. Graduate. We can put a check by that one. Get my dream job. Get married before I'm 30. Start a family before I'm 35. Travel the world. Meet Betty White. Ooh, we need to scratch that one out. But regardless of what your list sounds like, it's worthless. You can tear it up and you can throw it away. If the pandemic taught us anything, it would be that life doesn't always go the way you planned. We all came in here freshman year thinking that we would be here for 4 years at our college, attending courses taught by some of the best professors in the world. And 2 years in, here comes COVID. We all thought we were getting a long spring break, and then overnight, we had to learn how to become masters of Zoom, and we did it. Then we came back in person with all these restrictions placed on us, and we did that. When we started out in college, no one had lived through a global pandemic on their list. So after we graduate, our lists are going to continue to change. You might get sick, get in a car wreck, get fired from your job, or have a baby before you plan to. As my dad sings to me, when something doesn't go my way, you can't always get what you want. But as that Rolling Stones song goes on, you get what you need. One quote I love from Oprah Winfrey says, "Sometimes you find out what you are supposed to do by doing the things you are not supposed to do. If you fall down, remember, it doesn't matter how hard you fell, but how fast you got up, dusted yourself off, laughed at yourself. Remember, laughter is the best medicine, and tried again. And sometimes you're not going to be able to pick yourself up, and that's okay too. You just need to know who is there to grab your hand. For me, it's my professors, my family over there, and my friends, including many I have made attending college." Another quote I love is by Zora Neale Hurston. It says, "There are many years that ask questions and years that answer. Right now, we are in our question years. So go out, make mistakes, take risks, fall, but get back up, and do great things that make you happy. And when you do that, you will make it to the years that answer." Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2022.
Well, thank you to all three of our outstanding students. I also want to kind of let you know that this is a little different this year than we've ever done before at Tech. Before, our students were not told that they were receiving an award, and it was a surprise, and they just came up and offered the award. The wonderful Commencement Committee got together and made the decision that Tech is a place about students, about each and every one of you. And so we made the decision, they did, I should say, made the decision that we would not have graduation speakers. Our speakers would be our students who speak for us. So I want to tell you what I think of a great idea. Thank you. We all know this is a very special day for all of you, your families, your friends, everyone around. And those of us who have seen you over the last 4 years grow, mature, and accomplish so much. These fine young men and women have continued to show their dedication, their tenacity, and their compassion. We know that the last couple of years, as Felicia said, have not been easy with the pandemic. But our students, faculty, and staff have been steadfast in their support of one another and our community. From our nursing students, who we've said supported the vaccine and testing clinics here on campus and in the community, to our students and employees contributing thousands of service hours for projects across the region, Golden Bears have never wavered, even during these difficult times. They show up, they share, and they give their talents. In the next hour, these students will become graduates and alumnus of West Virginia University Institute of Technology, and the new adventure awaits all of you. You have not only learned your subject matter, thanks to our wonderful faculty, you've grown, you've honed your skills as doers, thinkers, and leaders, and we've all learned from each other. I wish our graduates well as they go on, and I hope find their dreams. I know that each of you are well equipped to be successful because of the education you got at WVU Tech, because of the values for your support system, and the wonderful mentors and teachers that you've had at this institution. This is a new beginning. Your degree and your accomplishments will open doors you never thought about. And we all know that you will move into careers with the same persistence, dedication, and work ethic that you've had here during your time at Tech. This isn't the end. You'll continue to learn and grow throughout your life and career, and you'll continue to do amazing things. We have given you the skills and the knowledge to make a positive difference in the world, and I look forward to hearing about each of your accomplishments as you make your way through this wonderful life. Stay in touch. Guys, we will miss you, but no matter where you are, no matter what you are doing or what you need, WVU Tech is only an email, a call, or a text away. I hope all of you will help make the world a better place and you will give back to your college. Not just money, that's important, don't get me wrong, but your knowledge, your skills, and yourself to help make the next class and the generations better as we continue to learn. All of you will become official members for the first year of the Alumni Association, and your alma mater and that association would love to have you to be involved. I know this is bittersweet for all of you. You're leaving what you've known in the past several years to start a new journey. And as we do as Golden Bears, we experience things together with one another. I want you to know that you're not alone. This chapter of mine is also ending. This will be my last commencement as campus president at WVU Tech, as I am retiring in December. I am so honored to have served each of you, students and faculty, staff, and community. It has been a pleasure and an honor. But we're going to do this together. We're all going to go find out. You're going to go out and start a new world. You're going to find careers and husbands and wives and children and a wonderful world out there. I'm going to go home and see if I can really figure out what the word retirement means. So we're going to go and do this adventure together. Thank you for choosing WVU Tech. Thank you for giving this old woman a ride that she never dreamed of in 1966 when she graduated from a little high school called Cowan High School in Webster County. You will never know how blessed I have been for being a part of this institution and a part of all of your lives in even a very small part. Thank you very much, and congratulations. Don't do that. Thank you. Okay, this is about these young men, but we have a special thing today we're going to do, and we've never done this at Tech in many, many years, but this is very special. Several months ago, we received a request from a civil engineering alumnus, Dean Hatfield, about a fellow Golden Bear, William Ben, who had been made and given the ultimate sacrifice. William was a civil engineering student in the 1960s, but was killed in action in Vietnam before finishing his degree. William's sister met Dean's sister through work as nurses and realized that they had something in common. Their brothers both had attended Tech for civil engineering. Dean, after hearing this story about William from his sister, reached out to University Relations to see if there was anything that the institution could do to honor William, and asked perhaps if a posthumous degree would be possible. As Golden Bears do, the staff worked together to get this process completed within 48 hours. Thank you to everyone who has worked so quickly to make this possible. We are so honored to have the family and friends of William Ben with us today. It is my distinct pleasure to invite them to the podium for the presentation of the diploma for William, and also to invite Dr. Steve Goodman, Interim Dean of the Leonard C. Nelson School of Engineering and School Sciences, to the podium for the photo presentation. Please come up. What's a group picture here, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, gentleman's going to speak.
Thank you. My name is Vincent Ben. I'm Bill's older brother. I'm joined on the stage by brothers Paul, Jerry, Tom, and sister Rita. We're especially touched by this gesture from West Virginia Tech. We're especially indebted to Dean Hatfield for making this request, and for all of you at Tech for endorsing this and approving it. It's been 53 years since we lost Bill. It's a long time. In fact, 2 generations. But for us, it seems like only yesterday. Bill was, he would have been very happy to receive his diploma today because he loved Tech, he loved being a SIGEP, he loved the mountains of West Virginia, he loved Ruth Ann. He was a great brother because he always worked hard. It didn't make any difference whether it was academics, sports, or any of the part-time jobs that he held as he worked his way through school. He was also known as a pretty hard partier, so I think you would have liked him. Bill had a great sense of humor. Always kept us in stitches as we were growing up. So when we see him again, I don't think we'll be able to resist the temptation to tease him for setting a new family record of 53 years to finish his degree. So for the graduating class today, congratulations. Job well done. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I please welcome Dr. Joan Neff for the presentation of the candidates for degrees.
Will the graduating students please rise? President Long, I present to you these candidates for their respective degrees from West Virginia University Institute of Technology.
Upon the recommendation of the Chair of the Faculty Assembly and approval of the Deans and the Faculty of West Virginia University Institute of Technology, and on behalf of the West Virginia Higher Education Policy Commission, by virtue of the authority vested in me, I am pleased to confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities attendant thereto. Congratulations and best wishes for a satisfying, fulfilling, and a wonderful life. Please be seated.
Dr. Steve Goodman, Interim Dean of the College of Engineering and Sciences, will award the diplomas to the graduates of the Leonard C. Nelson College of Engineering and Sciences. Will the candidates for degrees from the College of Engineering and Sciences please rise and come forward to be recognized?
Logan Reed Bland. John Clay. Aaron Tyler Chase Faulkner. Tommy Brooke Gallion. Jeremy Meadows.
Thank you so much.
John B. Morgan. Nicholas Null. Beatrice Rastua Bamansor Darocha. Jalen Wyatt. Lucas Tyler Berg. Tristan N. Nesmith. Ryan Matthew Perry. Joshua Ian Max Staines. Kelsey J. Atkins. Seth A. Buckland. Catherine Ray Dodd. Riley James Dubé. Megan Olivia Ellison. Shawnee Brianne Fenimore. Brandon Michael Lester. Zachary Lightheart. Logan Jennings McClure. Nicole Ellen Self. Keith Dwayne Sexton II. Anthony Tyler Baker. Aaron Kai Craig. Colt D. Halstead. Juan Pablo Ibanez Gutierrez. Gavin Patterson. Matthew Smith. Anthony Veltri. Juan Martin Arboleda Hideglio. Cameron Michael Asbury. Jacob Aaron Cross. Brianna Emery. Antonio Fernandez Castano. Ashton Brooke Noel Grayley. Wesley D. Helmendaller. Haley Azalina Mounts. Gregory Maurice Panther. Thomas Quentin Preston. Charles Curtis White. David Sean Blankenship. Richard Joseph Cantrell.
Good for you. You did it. Great job.
Jonathan David Hogan. Cody J. Holliday. Matthew Skaggs. Raza Ahmed. Catherine A. Bowl. Kayla Monet Rose Canada. Timmy Allen Daniels. Brittany Renee Dye. Hannah Jackson. Rebecca Lynn LaRochelle. Mackenzie Andrew Miller. Kylie Madison Ostling. Lauren Cyan Smith. Alexander Cole Stiltner. Tyler Jacob Stover. Mallory Denise Waples. Journey Wheeler. Jenna Marie Young. Valentina Abadano Perdomo. Peter J. Blessant. Caleb Bryant. Perry Zane Dye. Caden Hunt. Christopher Adam Leahawk. Julian Whittington Nichols. Benjamin Stephen Short. Marcus Vital.
Marcus, you've got some fans out there, buddy. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Dr. Scott Fleming, Dean of the College of Business, Humanities, and Social Sciences, will now award the diplomas to the graduates of the College of Business, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Will the candidates for degrees from the College of Business, Humanities, and Social Sciences please rise and come forward to be recognized?
Jared Parker Bailey. Danielle Jeline Cart. Cameron Mark Chrislip. Caleb Aaron Groves. Trey Anthony Gano. Brooklyn Chanel Elizabeth Oglesby. Emily Morgan Williams. Kristen Nicole Woods. Grayson James Young. Anna Marie Grutadoro. Ruben Martin Macias. Kaylin Owens. Ashley Sexton. Matthew Garrett Blankenship. Chase Booth. Ryan A. Jacinto. Brittany Justice. Alyssa M. Kuchmak. Ryan Lee. Jordan McKenzie Maynor. Jada Alexis Nakaya Mickey. Malik A. Wines. McKinley R. Blankenship. Ramona Ann Clinette Bowles. Jordan Robert Brown.
You made it, y'all! You just have to stop crying because you're going to make me cry. Okay?
Haley R. Clark.
You be careful,
Michaela Jones. Whitney Michelle Justice. Christian Nicholas Lilly. Kiera Mickey. Jenna Mackenzie Miller. Nathan Dennis Peters. Brianna Redden. Anna B. Baker. Tyler Makaja Bell. JC Marie Bertalin. Cameron Davis. Scott Thomas Ellers. Abigail Gregory. Tori Michelle Milam. Michaela Tincher. Madison Nicole Young. Taylor Marie Dickerson. Bethany Bray Dempsey Jones. Ellerin May Dixon. Judson Drew McCrae. Betty Audrey Rolls. Austin Luke Angel. Ashley Nicole Ayers. Ayla Black. Canyon Hunter Brogan. Karen Dominic.
You've got an audience there. Yes, great job. Take care.
Maverick Lee Hudson. Miranda Hurley. Andreas Axel Ludwig Janssen. Nathaniel Ray Kincaid. Tess M. Phillips. Brianna Summer Perlman. Mackenzie Brooke Sloan. Taylor Elaine Ward. Tyler Ward. Sydney Alexis Alston. Ariana Mamie Gensler. Caroline Grace Cotsett. Hillary L. Nicola. Lindsay A. Redden. Celeste Monique Robinson. Juvante Hayes. Timon Juque Scruggs. Jared L. Sermachine. Ashley Isaacs. Emma Jean Kepi.
Please be seated. Hillary Parcell, Chair of the Department of Nursing, will now award the diplomas to the graduates of the School of Nursing. Will the candidates for degrees from the WVU School of Nursing please rise and come forward to be recognized?
Madeline Elizabeth Bodkin. Emily Nicole Bollinger. Caroline Jane Coughlin. Brooke Madison Daniels. Amelia Christine Dorman. Aaliyah Robin Gwen. Madison Brooke Handy. Emily Margaret Hera. Abigail Betty Hill. Hannah Jo Kanya. Ashley Jordan Lane. Jessica Dawn Lawson. Madison Grace Lilly. Mackenzie Shaylin Lusk. Jessica Mason. Felicity Autumn McSweeney. Faith Marie Mitchell. Hannah Rochelle Pride. Jonathan Trent Pullins. Rachel Elizabeth Rowe. Felicia Michelle Siebold. Kelsey Morgan Shelton. Jessica Jean Spearing. Petra Lauren Vasily. Hannah Madison White. Madison Brianne Wiley. Leslie Allen Williams. Natalie Dawn Workman.
I am so proud of you guys and what you've done on campus to help us. Thank you. So proud of you. Thank you. Would you be seated, please? It would be remiss of me if we did not thank a couple of people here. Everyone works very hard on the Tech campus as a family to make sure that things go well. And ladies and gentlemen, graduation just doesn't happen. It happens because of a lot of people and a lot of hard work. And so I'd like to thank Jen Wood Cunningham, her communication staff, Rob Moyers, and our wonderful facility staff that does such a great job. Randy, you always do us a great job, whether you're announcing these wonderful young men and women's names or a 3 at the basketball game. Thank you very much. And to everyone that has helped, the faculty, the staff, but a very special thanks to a young lady that I couldn't do without in my office, but she's the ringleader of all of this, and that's Gina Grounds. So thank you, all of you. Well, guys, it's time. Would you all stand? Now I'm going to read this so I get it right, okay? The tassel on your mortarboard signifies Tech's academic mace, or the authority of these institutions possess for awarding you a degree. By moving your tassel from the right side to the left side, you acknowledge your graduation from student to degree-carrying alumni of Tech. Please move your tassel from right to the left side for your mortarboard. Congratulations, alums. All right. Now, we are going to close today's ceremony with the singing of our alma mater. The words can be found on the first page of your commencement program. Graduates, please remain standing after the alma mater for the recessional. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we thank you for participating and being a part of this wonderful group of young men and women who are now going to go out and change the world. Please join us as Hillary leads us in the singing of the alma mater.
Thank you.